Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to Season 5 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Season 5 was delayed a little bit longer than I had thought it might be because of just the massive amount of changes between the last version of Minecraft when I did a single player Let's Play series, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching my multiplayer series where I was playing on the Forgecraft server and hanging out with a lot of mod developers. Season 5 is starting off with a massive 53 mods at the moment. We've got a bunch of stuff in here. I'll get into all the different mods that we have installed in just a moment. But the first thing I want to do is create a new world. It's time to get started with Season 5 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. So let's name the world the Let's Play world as usual. And maybe I'll even specify Direwolf20 Let's Play. That sounds cool. I'm going to go ahead and create a seed. How about we call it, I don't know, Direwolf20 LP Season 5. Sounds good. And all the normal stuff. Don't want cheats on. Everything else looks good here. Let's go ahead and generate our new world. Alright. So I'm really excited to be starting Season 5. It's been a long time coming. I have anxiously been awaiting the point when I get to actually hit this new world button, so I'm a little excited. Genning a new world here. I have no idea what it's going to be like, but it should be showing up any moment, and then we can get started. Here we go. Nice. So one of the first things you might notice is that I have extra biomes installed. This is what's giving us what looks like a unique biome here. We've got a green swamplands biome. That sounds pretty cool. Alright guys, while the world loads around me, I'm going to cut the camera here and be right back to talk all about what's going to happen in Season 5. Alright guys, so the world has generated around me and I've got to get started. Like almost any Let's Play, I think I'm going to start by punching some wood. Yep, I need to collect a good amount of wood here to get started. So this Let's Play series, if you haven't seen some of my prior Let's Play series, is a little bit different, I think, than some of the other ones you might have seen. I kind of like to do almost like a tutorial-esque style of series where I will teach you guys about all the mods that are available in this FTB mod pack. So I'm using the FTB launcher, as you saw in my how to install video, and I'll be talking to you guys about all the different stuff that goes on. Now, a lot of my prior viewers here might know a little bit about the mods, and that's a good thing. But I definitely want to make sure that I keep those guys entertained as well as any newcomers to the mods. Now, one of the first things you might be noticing as you see me crafting up just a couple tools here, I think I'll just start with a pickaxe. Cool. Is that I have this thing called Any Ion. I'm going to right now set it to recipe mode, which means I cannot cheat myself items, but I can click on items to find out their recipe. Pretty cool. It'll make it a lot easier for me going forward to figure out, you know, all the recipes if I don't happen to remember them. So let's find ourselves some stone, just so I can get started making a couple basic tools, and then I'm going to have to find a place to live. So I've got a bunch of mods here. Why don't I, as I'm starting to dig into the earth here, talk to you guys about what mods I've got installed. Alright, so how about that list of mods, huh? Well, first off, as you already know, I've got NEI installed. This is Not Enough Items. It's a really neat mod that pretty much shows you the recipe for any item in the game. I'll go into some of the more advanced features in a bit. You can also use it to cheat items in if you want, if you're playing in a test world, or if you just want to, you know, get yourself some items if you like playing that way. But this Let's Play series will not have any cheats in it. I will be playing 100% legit. Everything that I get will, you know, come straight out of the world. I won't be cheating any items in. So, just making a few tools here to get started. Cool. The next mod on the list to tell you guys about is Buildcraft. If you guys haven't played Buildcraft, then I don't know where you've been. The world of modding, Buildcraft is probably one of the oldest mods out there. It's definitely one of my favorites, and as always, it's making its appearance in this Let's Play series. We've also got a mod that's called Chicken Chunks. Now, the Chicken Chunks mod is from Chicken Bones. It's a really nice mod, as always, and basically what this mod does is it adds chunk loaders loaders to the world. Now, if you're not familiar with chunk loaders and what they do, don't worry. It's kind of a mechanic that if you haven't played mods before, chunk loading may not make much sense to you. But don't worry, as you watch this series, you'll definitely understand what chunk loaders are and why they're useful to you. So I think I've gotten enough pieces of wood here, so why don't I just start finding myself a nice place to live. I kind of like this spawn area. Like, I found a nice place to hang out here. Oh, pigs. Yes, I want to go after those pigs. I kind of like this change. I'm not sure if I'm loving it or not, but it's interesting, the change where whenever you switch tools now, it shows you the name of the item. That's kind of cool. Oh wow, there's a lot of pigs here. Nice. That's definitely going to help. Now you might be noticing these interesting trees. These are from Industrial Craft. They're rubber wood trees. I'll get into their uses definitely pretty soon, or in a slightly future episode. But those are trees that you're going to need for Industrial Craft rubber production. Looks like I got lucky in the spawn because there's quite a few of them around here. Not bad at all. Let's find a nice place to live. I think, as always, I'm going to start off in a hole in the ground. Let's see. Alright, I'll be back in just a moment. And look at that. Just as I started mining down into this hole, I found myself some coal. Nice. So the next mod I want to tell you guys about on my list of mods that are going to be in Season 5 is Computercraft. Computercraft is one of those mods that I kind of somewhat recently got interested in checking out, and it's really been a lot of fun for me. Computercraft adds in-game programmable computers that can be used to automate all kinds of tasks, from redstone to flying around turtles and all kinds of nifty little things. Turtles are robots that you can program to fly around and pick up items and mine for you and do all kinds of stuff. So Computercraft is definitely in there. And one of the add-ons to Computercraft is called Misc Peripherals. That's a mod by Richard G. He's a mod developer with Industrial Craft. And Misc Peripherals adds a whole bunch of nifty turtles and items that can go with Computercraft. So it's kind of an add-on to Computercraft, and it's really a pretty cool mod. We've also got Equivalent Exchange 3. Now, Equivalent Exchange 3 is not in the mod pack just yet. Pahamar is still doing a few pieces of work to get all the mod updated for 1.4.6. So even though Equivalent Exchange 3 is not in the mod pack on day 1, don't worry about it. He will definitely have it out soon. And the Feed the Beast mod pack launcher will automatically update for you guys. So as soon as it is available and it gets added to my world, it'll also be added to yours. You'll get a notification when you go ahead and download the mod pack. It'll tell you, hey, there's a new mod pack version available. Would you like to download it? And you can say, oh yes. That sounds cool. Now you can also see me getting some new stuff called copper ore. Copper is a new type of metal added. I'm currently using the thermal expansion ores. So one type of ore is available in my world, and it's the thermal expansion ores. And I'll get into that mod in just a bit. So starting off like I do in most worlds, just doing a little bit of digging, collecting whatever ores I happen to find nearby. Looking pretty good so far. Not bad at all. Decent amount of copper to start off with, and coal, which is always nice. Now, is it getting dark out already out there? Nope, not yet. Good. So, what else do I have in this list? I've got Ender Storage. Ender Storage is a mod that actually predates the Ender chests that were added to vanilla. It adds a bunch of different Ender chests, though. It's not just one per player. You actually get a ton of different ones, and I'll show you guys in this series how to use it and how to make a bunch of different chests that are all linked to each other. Pretty cool mod. We've also got extra biomes. As you can tell, I'm currently in a non-standard biome, and if I head off in this direction, you'll also see I'm currently in a pine forest biome. Pretty cool. There's a ton of them out here. There's, I don't even know how many biomes Extra Biomes adds, but it's a really cool mod, and it adds a bunch of cool things. Oh boy, looks like it's starting to get dark out. Better hunker down for the evening. I think this is a nice enough place as any to call home, this little hole in the ground. Why don't I consider how I want to clear out this area? Let's see. Do I want to just live like directly in here or what? I mean, living inside a hole, that's not too bad. I think I'll just use some cobble just to get started. Ooh, looks like I've got an interesting ore here. I can't even mine that one with this stone axe, can I? Or is it going to let me? I'm thinking it's not going to. That's okay. I need it out of the way. That's from Thaumcraft. If you guys haven't seen Thaumcraft, you're in for a treat. So yeah, like I was saying, I like to kind of do a little bit of a tutorial style of series of video, just so, you know, people can follow along, especially if you're new to the Feed the Beast mod pack or any of the mods in this pack. You guys will definitely benefit from checking this out. But don't worry if you're one of my loyal viewers who's been with me from the beginning, I'm not going to make it boring. There's tons of stuff I plan to get to in this Let's Play series. Just all kinds of stuff I couldn't even begin to tell you, you know, and of course I don't want to spoil it either, so there's going to be quite a few things going on. Trust me on that front. Nice. Not bad for my first little house. Not bad at all. Now, another thing that's a little bit different that you guys might not be used to is I don't often do a lot of mining and, you know, repetitive work on camera. More often than not, I like to cut the footage and, you know, go mining and then come back after I've mined because, you know, I want to keep things interesting and entertaining for you guys. Ooh, this looks like a nice way to get down into my mining caves. I'll stick with this. Not bad. So, you know, you'll see in episode 1 and 2, just because there's not much else for me to be doing, is just mining a little bit, but just rest assured that in future episodes it won't be too common to see me mining. So what else do we got on this mod list that we should check out? Well, I've got Factorization. Factorization is somewhat of an add-on to Red Power, but it definitely has a lot of its own cool contraptions and buildings. So it's not really an add-on to Red Power, but a lot of its machines kind of have this like nice interaction with a lot of the Red Power machines. It has its own energy source. It has all kinds of cool stuff. So Factorization, definitely a cool mod. Uh-oh. Looks like we got some zombies banging on the door out there. Uh-oh, it's a red-eye zombie. That's not good. Whew, close one. Red-eye zombies actually drop zombie brains. Those are a special kind of zombie that come from the mod Thaumcraft. They're a special enemy that drop these zombie brains that can be used for all kinds of important stuff. So trust me when I said I'm a little excited I got a zombie brain this early on. That's awesome. I'm going to start cooking up some food before I decide to go down and dig in the earth. So let's just grab a few pieces of coal here and start cooking it up. And what I'm going to do is wait for this food to cook, go ahead and eat, and then do a little bit of mining and come right back. Alright, got a few extra pieces of food, healing up from that little fight with the red-eye zombie. Now we're off to mine. Not bad. Pretty cool down here. I want to make sure it's well lit so we don't get any enemies spawning downstairs. I'm thinking I might just start digging straight down into a tunnel area. Yeah, not a bad plan at all. I could probably just go right here. Oh, already broke my first stone pickaxe. Look at that. So the next mod I want to talk to you guys about is Forestry. Forestry started off as an add-on to Buildcraft, but it's actually kind of become its own mod. It adds a whole bunch of cool stuff. It adds different engines for Buildcraft. It adds a whole automated forestry system so that you can get trees and you know, all kinds of plants, pretty much automating everything to do with you know, plant life. A pretty cool mod. It's also got this new mechanic for bees. There's a new type of tree that you're going to be able to breed. It's got a whole tree breeding mechanic that I need to get into and start figuring out before I start teaching you guys, but don't worry, that's definitely going to come down the line. Beyond Forestry, we've got a new mod from iTunes, the author of Portal Gun, called Gravity Gun. I did do a spotlight on Gravity Gun somewhat recently, so you guys most likely got a chance to check it out. It's a really neat mod. It adds the Gravity Gun from Half-Life to the game. So, pretty simple, but an awesome, awesome mod. Really a lot of fun to pull blocks around and throw them at enemies and pick enemies up and throw them around. It's hilarious. Can't wait to craft one of those guys. We've also got Industrial Craft, of course, one of my favorite mods. Industrial Craft is actually the first mod that I played with. It's really, it's a mod all on its own. It's pretty cool. Ooh, already level 5, look at that. And found some nifty ore. Ooh, even found a crystal down here. Cool. Industrial Craft adds electricity to the game, and a bunch of machines that are powered by that electricity, as well as a bunch of ways to store and generate electricity. So we'll definitely be getting into Industrial Craft. Those of you who have seen my series in the past, often I start the game off with Industrial Craft. And for these ores, I'm going to come back and get later. I definitely have some copper here. There's some crystal and some zirconium ore. The zirconium ore is from Zai Craft, and I'm going to have to wait before I can collect that stuff. I don't think I can get it here with this stone pick. Pretty cool. Ooh, already found some apatite. Nice. Apatite is from Forestry, and it's used kind of as a fertilizer. I can make some things in the future here that'll allow me to grow my plants a little quicker. Now, Industrial Craft has been around long enough that I've got a bunch of really cool add-ons for it. One of them is called Nuclear Control, which will help me with my nuclear reactors. So when I get to the point where I'm starting to create nuclear reactors, yeah, Nuclear Control is going to definitely help me out. I've also got the Gravity Suit add-on, which adds a nifty suit that's extremely expensive, but enables you to fly. So that is a neat mod. Can't wait to get my Gravity Suit. I've kind of gotten accustomed to the Gravity Suit, so I definitely miss it when I don't have it. Also got compact solars, which is a nice way to create some compact solar panels, which is another add-on to Industrial Craft. Pretty cool. Got the Iron Chests mod. Iron Chests enables a bunch of different chests in the game. We've got iron, gold, and diamond chests, as well as copper and silver. Tons of different chests, all different sizes. Basically, the more rare the resource is, the bigger the chest. Awesome. Now what I'm going to do is just do a little bit more mining here, see if I can get lucky and find some iron, and then I will come back after I've done just a little bit of mining and talk to you guys more about some of the mods that I've got installed and some of the other plans I have for Season 5. Alright, be back in a few. Alright guys, been mining for a bit, found some green and blue zirconite, but I've also found tin. This is the the thermal expansion form of tin. It's pretty much another metal added, and there's a ton of mods here that use tin, and copper for that matter, so I'm going to need pretty much as much of this stuff as I can possibly get. Cool. Oh, and while digging behind this vein of coal that I just found, I happened upon some sapphire. Nice. Unfortunately, I need an iron pickaxe to mine that sapphire appropriately, but that's added by red power, and sapphire is a great use for tools. If you make tools out of them, they have the same mining speed as diamond, they just don't have the same durability. So they won't last as long, but they'll definitely mine just as quick. So definitely want to get my hand on that as soon as I get myself some iron. So I think step one now should be to get some iron, and then we'll move on and get upgraded along those lines. So again, back to mining, and I'll be back in a few. Now this is interesting. I went all the way down to Y level 10 and didn't encounter one piece of iron, so I decided to just start mining around this area here, up around Y level 39, and I think I just found a nice place. A really nice place, as a matter of fact. I always like finding one of these big open caves, or this looks like a ravine of some sort. Nice. Gotta watch out for the lava. That would not be a good thing to get stuck into at this point. But yeah, ravines are pretty much always the best place to be. Usually lots of exposed ores, tons of cool stuff, so a nice place to find. Ooh, that's just copper. Fooled me. Zombie, though. Let's see if I can find any iron down in this nifty place. Lots of ores out here. Creeper down there, too. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Oh, iron, nice. That's what I was looking for. Got my first piece. Alright, need just a few more. That was a tease. Oh man, look at this giant cave system down here. This is awesome. Lots of enemies, I'm sure, though, but, you know, that's okay. So yeah, what else do we got in here? Well, we've got the modular force field system, MFFS for short. Modular Forcefield system adds, it works now both with Industrial Craft and Buildcraft energy. It's a really cool way of creating a bunch of different force fields and neat mechanics to do pretty much all around force fields. So yeah, neat mod all around. You guys will see some of that probably later down the line because it's pretty expensive to make. Ha, take that, zombie. And I won't have the resources for MFFS for quite a while. We've also got Misc Craft. Misc Craft is one of those mods that kind of came around when I had thought I had seen almost everything there could be in Minecraft modding, and then Misc Craft was like completely and totally different. It's a way of creating your own custom-written ages or dimensions. They're basically Minecraft dimensions, but they're known as ages. Did that zombie just pick up my torch? It scares me a little bit. And the Mistcraft ages, you can custom write your dimensions, so you can make them any kind of biomes, and there's all kinds of unique and interesting stuff to go with your Mistcraft ages. So definitely a really cool add-on. Ooh, cool. Did I get a potato? Yeah, I did. Nice. Hang on to that guy. Still just trying to find iron at this point. Wow, I'm just not having any luck, am I? Ooh, mushrooms. All kinds of ores. I'm going to have to come back down here and mine later on. There's tons of stuff, as you can see, that gets added to World Gen by these mods. Really pretty awesome. So yeah, Mistcraft, again, one of my favorite mods. Can't wait to start playing with that. We've also got the Omni Tools mod. Omni Tools adds a couple different tools that can all be used for different mods all at once. I'll get into more of what Omni Tools adds later. But it's a pretty awesome mod. Pretty much, if I'm using it, it's one of my all-time favorite mods because I got a ton here added, and I'm really excited about that. What other cool stuff we got going on? Now, you guys also might notice me trying to place torches on the right side of the cave as I'm going through it. So it's easier for me to follow my torches back by keeping them on the left side of the cave. So note that pretty much everywhere I go, I'm placing the torches on the right. This awesome white material is called marble. It's added by Red Power, and it's a great building material. Looks really cool, and it's really easy to mine and harvest and stuff. So definitely going to be coming down here for some marble farming in the near future. I guarantee that it's going to happen. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, I think I see some iron. Finally, got my third piece. Wow. Who'd have thunk iron was going to be so hard to find? Another mod that I want to tell you guys about, Portal Gun. Portal Gun has always been my favorite. Funny story about Portal Gun, iTune, the author, actually never really intended his mod to be used in a survival series of map. He really intended it for creative maps. He thought people would take the Portal Gun concept and make, like, you know, creative zone maps where players can kind of like adventure through the map. So he kind of thought it was strange that people started liking it for survival maps. So the Portal Gun, I think, has changed quite a bit from prior versions. For example, those of you who are familiar with Portal Gun, I can tell you right now, the recipe requires a miniature black hole, which is ender pearl dust surrounding a nether star. Ender pearl dust is made from smelting ender pearls. Oh boy. And I think, I hope I'm right on this, but I'm pretty sure the Portal Gun actually requires a bit of fuel these days. So keep that in mind. Creeper. Gotta run from the creeper. So yeah, the Portal Gun mod has been almost completely rewritten from scratch, and it adds portals to Minecraft. Did I hear an Enderman? Oh boy, they're stalking me already. I thought I ended these guys in Season 4. Me and the Endermen are kind of enemies. Brutal, evil, terrible Endermen. Yeah, I can hear them. I think they're hiding somewhere where I can't see them. I think they're just trying to mess with me already. Come on, guys. It's episode 1. I really, really thought I had gotten rid of the Enderman. I guess a few of them escaped the prison I had made for them at the end of Season 4. Oh boy. That's not good. Well, I guess we know how this is going to work out. Next on the list of mods as I make my way back up to my base is Railcraft. If you guys haven't checked out Railcraft, was there really iron sitting right here and I just didn't see it? Oh boy. If you guys haven't checked out Railcraft yet, you guys are totally missing out, because Railcraft is this awesome mod that adds all kinds of mechanics for rails, like tons of stuff. I don't even know where to begin with what it adds. It adds tons of different carts and rails, all kinds of mechanics for those of you who like to build all that kind of cool stuff. I'll definitely be getting into some of that in the near future. Got myself my first crystals. Looks like I gotta tell Soren, my buddy. Soren is the guy who makes Zai Craft, about that little bug I just noticed in the achievement window. Not bad. So yeah, Railcraft is cool. And then one of my all-time favorites is Red Power 2. Red Power 2 adds a lot to the game. It's almost hard to explain, but it's a huge amount of stuff pretty much centered around redstone. It's raining and nighttime outside. Great. Alright, got myself some food. Gonna cook up my iron ore. I think that's probably one of the best things to start off by doing. Get myself an iron pickaxe and a couple other cool things, and even got a potato here. Maybe even want to consider planting that in the ground. We'll see. Alright, I will be back in just a few minutes to tell you guys about the rest of the mods here. And with that, guys, I'm able to craft my first pickaxe, an iron one. Nice. Really excited to have that, finally. Gonna store some of the more expensive stuff in this chest, and decided to store the cobble and dirt and less useful items in that chest for now. I'm big on sorting my chests, so a sorting station is something you'll most likely see me build relatively early on, because I don't like having to manually, move items around from one chest to the next. I like to keep it all nice and organized. So yeah, excited about that. Usually use Red Power or Buildcraft or something along those lines for my sorting systems. We'll figure it out. Nice, I've got 5 sapphires. Perfect. Like I said, these guys are perfect for mining in the world. I'm going to go ahead and make one of those guys right now. Let's do it. Beautiful. Again, that comes from Red Power 2. I've also got Soul Shards installed here, by the way. Soul Shards is a mod recently released by a friend of mine named Shadow Dragon. He pretty much built this mod around being able to capture the souls of the enemies that you kill. And once you do that, you can create some mob spawners and do all kinds of other stuff. It's actually a work in progress. It's just getting started, but it adds some really cool things to the game. Can't wait to check out some of the new things that were added, because there's even some new stuff that I haven't seen yet, so I really want to check that out. Just need to get myself a few more torches before I go mining again and store these excess sapphires, because I don't want to lose them. Cool. I was going to go maybe plant my potato in the ground, but it's raining and scary out there and dark, and bad things are happening. I've also got Steve's Carts added to the world here. Steve's Carts is one of those mods that's just really impressive looking. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to check out Steve's Carts just yet, but it adds a ton of different carts to the game. Where Railcraft more focuses on rails, Steve's Carts more focuses on minecarts, and it adds all kinds of neat stuff. And I just found myself some silver ore. Awesome. This silver ore is going to be really useful in some of my factorization and some of my Red Power 2 stuff. Cool. And you can see I dug out a nice little place to start mining around Y level 10. That's usually where I like to go hang out. It's a nice place to mine, basically. Y level 10, can't complain. Speaking of really impressive looking mods, we've got Thaumcraft 3, of course. You guys know Thaumcraft is one of my favorites. It's a gorgeous mod. It adds so much cool stuff, and Asinor, the author, is just a really cool guy. I can't wait to show you guys. If you've not seen Thaumcraft before, just wait until you see some of the amazing stuff added by that. It's just hard to explain. Yep, definitely. We've got thermal expansion, which I've already briefly mentioned. Thermal expansion is a Buildcraft add-on almost. Like, it kind of does its own thing. So you don't need Buildcraft to use it, but it definitely works really well with Buildcraft. It adds a bunch of machines and uses for some of your Buildcraft power. So it's a nice mod in general. And that actually might be one of the ways I get started in this world. Usually I find myself starting off with Industrial Craft, but for those of you who have seen my series in the past, I'm trying to change it up a little bit so I don't, do the same things I've done before. So you might see some changes there. Ooh, found some of the first of the Thaumcraft ores. This is Vis infused ore. Vis is the magical energy available in the world, and you can see I got myself some Vis shards here. These Vis shards are going to be used in some of my magical endeavors, courtesy of Thaumcraft. So really, I mean, just look at how the ore looks. I mean, dude, if that's what the ore looks like, wait until you see the rest of the mod. It's cool, trust me. We've got Wireless Redstone Chicken Bones Edition. Wireless Redstone basically is exactly, whoa, that was close, how it sounds. It is redstone that is wireless. You can have a bunch of different wireless frequencies and all this other cool stuff. We'll definitely be using that for a lot of nifty contraptions in the future. And finally, we've got Zai Craft. Zai Craft is a work in progress mod. Right now, a lot of the world gen is in, so you can see some of these Zai Craft ores. These are the ones here, the bright red and green and blue ones. It's going to be a technical mod. I could show you in NEI a couple of the nifty items. Maybe I'll show them to you in the near future. Right now, it's not adding a lot of functional tools just yet, but it's very close. So Zai Craft, we've got the world gen here. We'll be able to start collecting the ores, and then in the very near future, we should be able to start building some cool stuff with it. So definitely looking forward to seeing how that mod turns out, because if you guys haven't seen some of the spoilers of Zai Craft yet, just his power generation and transmission system is mind-blowing. Like, I've never seen anything like it in Minecraft. So really excited to check that out. Alright, why don't I head back home from my little mining expedition, maybe mine a little bit more, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. And guys, with just a short bit of mining later, I think we've reached the wrapping up point for episode 1 of season 5. Excited to have told you guys all the mods that we're going to be using in this series. Like I said, I'm using the FTB mod pack launcher. I'm using the Direwolf 20 mod pack, of course. And it's really going to be nice for you guys because as I update the mod pack and, add mods or update mods to newer versions, it'll automatically come down for you guys through the mod pack launcher. So that is going to make things a lot easier, at least I hope, for everybody to help play along and, have some fun with all these cool mods. I'm really excited to finally be able to start season 5 of my Let's Play series. I've really been looking forward to it. Can't even tell you how excited I am that I get to finally start. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So this is Direwolf 20 signing off on the very first episode of Direwolf 20's Let's Play Season 5. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and come back next time where I'll be doing a lot of my initial builds. Even going to maybe plant a potato here right before I wrap up. Yep, I'm going to have to get started with a lot of machines and a lot of cool stuff. So there's a lot I have planned for the season, like I said. And I do kind of do this in a tutorial style, so I like to explain what I'm doing so everybody can follow along, newcomers and some of my older fans and the people who've been with me since the beginning. Don't worry, I've got a lot of cool new things planned, so there'll be a lot of things to help keep you guys entertained as well. Alright guys, this is Direwolf 20 signing off. Take it easy.